Precinct 4, Officer Vassal.
Hi, yes, sir. I have a question for you. I'm going to speak to a watch commander, please, on an issue that I have.
Okay, what's going on?
Are you a watch commander?
No, sir, but I got to tell him what's going on.
Okay, I have an issue with, I saw somebody get assaulted, and I need to have some questions answered, please. So if I need to talk to the watch commander, I'll hold, because I can't have him call me back. I want to speak to somebody now, please.
What's the call you're referring to?
It was an assault.
I know that, but what was the call? Where at?
It happened in Pikesville.
Well, what's the address? Were the police dispatched?
They were.
What was the address? Do you know?
I don't have the address off the top of my head now.
Okay. Was this tonight or earlier today?
No, it happened in 2020. It looks like.
What was that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
It happened in 2020. And so, what my concern is this: is that the police officers in your police department went to somebody's home, violating the Fourth Amendment. Okay, and so they went hands on, and I don't understand how that is legal. Like, I don't understand how and what process that they were acting under authority to do that. That's my concern. Okay,
Are you involved in this case, or
100%, yes.
I mean, are you were you the arrested subject or no?
No, family member. And so, but that's actually, I'm not trying to be rude. That's actually irrelevant. The legal application is this: that they went to her home and pulled her out and slammed her on the ground. That old lady, right? Well, that is a violation of the Fourth Amendment, which means they lose their authority as a police officer, right? And so that's also a castle law doctrine violation. I just don't understand how that was allowable to happen with your police department and what has happened since. I mean, was there kind of a discipline that came down from that?
I could direct you to our internal affairs division. You can talk to them about that.
Sure, but internal affairs is not who I want to complain against. It's internal affairs is administrative, not criminal. And so that's not who I want to speak to. I don't want to speak to about internal affairs. I want to speak to somebody who's a law enforcement officer, and I want to speak to somebody tonight. Please.
I am a law enforcement officer, and I'm speaking to you right now.
Okay, perfect. And your name and badge number or your ID number?
Officer Vassal.
Vassal, okay.
4910 is
4910.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And so if I'm calling about a federal complaint or federal crime, right? It's Title 18 U.S. Code 242. That's an arrestable offense. And so are you going to make an arrest on that, behind that?
An arrest on who?
Give me 2 seconds, I'll get his name. The officers that were involved. It's ridiculous. There's 5 of them.
You're going to have to give me more details about which case you're referring
to. Okay, yeah, give me 2 seconds and I will.
Do you have like a report number or something?
No, I don't. I just saw the and I found out she's my cousin. I found the video on YouTube, okay? And so the fact that it happened on the 6/12 of 2020. And so the officer went to these people's house because he said that it was a disorderly conduct issue because there was an argument going on at another house, okay? Well, disorderly conduct's not a crime. That's just it's an infraction, okay? Because there's no injured party.
It is a crime, yes, it is.
It's a crime. So disorderly conduct is a crime. Then who's the victim? Who's the injured party?
The victim can be anybody. It can be a passerby who's observed the activity.
Understood. And so, sir, with all due respect, I promise I'm not being disrespectful, but the definition of a crime is there has to be an injured person, there has to be damage to property, or there has to be a felony in the presence of a police officer. That's a crime, okay? Otherwise, it's an infraction.
Can you tell me what law school you went to again?
What law school I went to?
Yeah, I missed it.
Do I have to be in? Do I have to go to law school to know the law? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Okay, so why would you bring up law school?
Because I'm asking you what law school you went to.
Well, what law school did you go to? I mean, you know the laws just as well as I do, right?
No, I probably know them better than you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I pray that you do because you're a law enforcement officer. But anyway, it's Thurgood Marshall in Houston. In case you want to know about that.
Thurgood Marshall in Houston.
Yes.
Okay. What year did you
graduate?
And so,
oh gosh, I'm an old man. I'm probably older than you. 1998.
Okay.
And so, that's also beside the point. But what I'm saying is this: So you're and I talking right now, and you're in your official capacity under the color of law.
I'm listening to you, yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that is assault, right? Because if there was disorderly conduct, not a crime. It's a commercial crime, not a criminal one. Okay? And so there was no reason for them to even go to her home, and especially go inside the home and then take her out of her house. That's a Fourth Amendment violation, at the very least, because he didn't have probable cause for warrantless arrest, right?
Okay.
And so I want to know what happened after that. Was there any kind of discipline? Did that officer get arrested?
Well, I wish I could tell you, but unfortunately I wasn't here back then. So, like I said, I could refer you to Internal Affairs, and you can speak to them about the case, and they can diverge any information they want.
Is there a criminal investigations unit instead of Internal Affairs? I don't want to speak to Internal Affairs.
There is criminal investigations units, but they didn't investigate this.
So Internal Affairs
would have investigated it, yes.
Why not criminal? I'm just asking you a question.
You're asking the wrong person questions. All I am is a police officer. I don't get.
Well, you said you knew the law more than I did, right? That's what you said. And so words have meaning, right? And so I'm asking you a legal question.
And I just told you. How about I'll give you the phone number to Internal Affairs. You can call them about the case, and they can give you any information they want. They're the ones that investigated it, not me. So.
Okay, so what's
I can't tell you any details on it. 410.
What's it? 410. 887.
2300.
2300. And who would I speak with?
You can ask for anybody up there. You have to call them during the day.
What kind of captain or sergeant that you know somebody's name that's worked there? Can you give me a name, please?
Sir, I wish I could tell you who was working there. I don't know who's handling.
You don't know anybody that works in Internal Affairs? No,
actually, I don't.
That's actually probably a good thing. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. It is actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Officer Vassold.
Vassold. Spell that.
V as in Victor. A-F.
A-S-S.
No. 1 S. O-L-D. And what is your name?
O-D. Concerned citizen. And so
if you're a concerned citizen, you're going to hide behind a concerned citizen instead of putting your name out there. You're going to be like that.
Is my name necessary?
Is my name necessary?
Yes, you're a public servant. If I ask you, you have to give me that information, because otherwise it's a vital of McNeely versus U.S., which states a public servant who holds information from the public is guilty of fraud. That's the federal case on that.
I can do it the easy way and just look up all your phone numbers here.
Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead.
469-920. I'll do some background on you.
Sure, go ahead. 5859.
Yeah, I see it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And while you're there, check out my 15 million views on YouTube too, to check that one out as well.
Well, if I knew your name, I would.
You just found it out. You saw my phone number. Come on, dude. It's not quantum physics. You're an officer. You're not an officer.
If you want me to watch your YouTube videos so bad, you tell me your name.
You know what? You're a police officer. You have my phone number. You can do the investigation.
You're right. I could. If I cared that much.
Right. Well, see, then why'd you ask? That's why you give my name, because you don't care.
Have a good night.